Hello and welcome to the podcast. I am Risa.
And I am Ariana.
And we're the Krolmeister sisters. As a reminder, this podcast is rated T for teen for mild language and, I don't know, things.
Certain things that just sort of just happen. It's that kind of night. Things are just going to happen.
Just let it happen.
If you want a show where things aren't just going to happen, and you can actually expect this, a consistency in content, go to her Interactive's very own Unlocked podcast.
Yes.
I'm really glad we made it through that opener, sister.
Yeah, that was a tough one. So, sister, what are we going to talk about today?
Today, we are going to talk about the shittiest game ever made.
You guys may know
it as Ransom of the Seven Ships.
Ransom of the Seven Ships. Maybe I'll preface this with me saying this might be a bit of a long one. Just buckle right up, kids. This is literally the game that I will rant about for so long. There is nothing about this game I like.
The whole thing is it is a trial. I lose my shit on this game. I hate it so much.
And the hilarious thing is that it's the one we've probably played the most. Mm-hmm. It's like we love to torture ourselves.
We are masochists, so...
Apparently.
Yeah.
So what do we like about this game?
Nothing. I like the monkeys.
See, I don't even like the monkeys.
I
like the baby monkey. I like the baby monkey. It's cute.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I like the monkey animations. I think they're kind of adorable. It's kind of pretty.
It's pretty. Yeah, the location itself is really pretty. And the resort and everything, that's all really pretty. I remember going through the game the first time and being like, this is lovely. If I weren't having to rescue one of my best friends, it would be a lovely vacation.
Right? It's nice, pink sand beach, all that sort of stuff. I was going to say it's just a pretty game, but then I thought I'd not say that because the character models are fucking ridiculous.
Horrendous. They are horrendous.
I don't know who designed George for that one, but obviously they did not like her.
I don't think they ever saw a human woman ever before in their life. Because if you look at Bess as well, she just does not.
They're aliens.
They really are. And it's like their arms aren't connected to their body correctly.
It's like Rachel in Warnings of Waverly Academy to the extreme. Arm thing.
Yeah, pretty much. So we've already gotten started on the next point. What don't we like about it?
Everything. Oh my god.
Legit, just everything.
All right, let's start going through this. The premise,
which is literally just, what is it? I Know What You Did Last Summer 2 or something. What horror movie is this basically?
No. Is it Scream 2? No, I Know What You Did Last Summer 2. Fuck.
I think it's I Know What You Did Last Summer 2.
It's basically just Summer. I believe.
It's basically just that plot.
Yes, it is. Oh, okay.
I'm one of those sequels.
Yeah. I mixed up the movies, which is funny because I like those movies. But
So it's basically just that plot. The character models are awful, and the facial expression animations are disturbing at best.
Oh. And it's weirdly, and I realized this when I was doing the Unexpected Bad Guys video, that it's weirdly, I cannot get it. It's just inborn that it's really blurry quality.
Yeah,
it looks like I don't know.
It was shot on an original iPhone camera. The entire game.
It's all gross and blurry, and it hurts my eyes.
Yeah,
I was trying to get good shots of Dwayne. Spoiler alert! It's Dwayne Powers. That guy that you don't remember from the first game. second game. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
any hoot. Yeah, so I was trying to get close-ups on him, and it was like, oh, it was killing me. It was killing my eyes. It's a blurry game.
It's like at like 15 frames per second. I mean, like really. Right, though? Like, I know that the games themselves aren't really super high frame rate, obviously, but that one's just... It always felt... For some reason, this game always felt to me like they had a bunch of resources for a game that they were planning, and then it didn't work out, so they just threw them together to make Ransom of the Seven Ships.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's just what it feels like to me, at least. But,
let's see, what else don't we like?
Nancy negotiates with terrorists.
Yeah. Like, what the heck? I mean, like, I know that Bess's life is in danger and all that, but, like, man, Nancy, that is
like, it feels...
Counterterrorism 101.
Like, okay.
Oh,
so in the game...
Mama is calling.
Okay.
Oh, no, let's keep this in here. Mama?
Hello?
Hi, can I call you back? Because I'm doing the podcast with Risa. I got distracted. Bye. Whoops.
I'm supposed
to call her back. Now she's mad.
Yeah. So, right. So Nancy, spending this whole time, like, she's supposed to be upset and searching for her friend. And she actually doesn't ever mention that, really. Like, she mentions it a few times, but most of the time she's literally just wrapped up in this fucking mystery. She's not even, like, actually wanting to find her friend.
It honestly gets to a point when we actually come upon Bess. It's like, oh, right, we're trying to find you, aren't we? Look, we did our job. Yep.
Yeah.
All's well.
Definitely.
Oh, no, yeah, Bess. And I totally, I found your bracelet. Here you go.
I guess that's something I like about the game. I'll go back to it. I like the Easter eggs.
Yeah.
You don't have to find that bracelet. That's something that, was always like, it felt like a little bonus.
Yeah.
Just nice.
Yeah.
But also, why did he go and bury her bracelet in there? Why did that happen?
Like, did he bury her bracelet, or are we supposed to assume he dragged her across that?
Because there's no reason for him to have dragged her across there. So he had to have purposefully gone over there and buried her bracelet. That's the kind of dedication.
The game was originally going to be super dark, and he was having her go out there to dig her own grave. It was going to be super dark. It's going to be like the best Nancy Drew game ever, but they scratched it,
Yeah, definitely. There's nothing more to like about the game.
No.
It's not even like good puzzles.
No, the puzzles are like, okay, I kind of enjoy doing that color of the tile color game with the monkeys.
Yeah.
It's the only game I like with the monkeys, because I hate that freaking one that you do the spins and it takes forever.
Yeah, seriously.
But you have to do it because this place sucks.
And it's not even like a game you can really, like, it's literally just RNG. There's no logic to that one.
Yeah.
It just happens. You just spin things, and either you win or you don't. It's decided by freaking computer. That's not a puzzle. That's not a puzzle.
No.
I'm sorry.
There's no way to be good at that or anything. You're just sort of.
It's not a puzzle.
I hate it so
I think that's the worst part. Is that a lot of the puzzles in this game aren't puzzles.
Yes.
Really. Like, climbing up a fucking cliff and having monkeys try and give you concussions. Like, that's not a puzzle.
It's not a puzzle.
It's not a puzzle.
Just, but what?
Okay. Favorite character?
The monkeys? I don't.
I mean, honestly, I don't. I mean, there are so few characters. That's
Yeah,
another. That's
exactly.
another
Let's
reason that
start
this
there.
game is so frustrating. Is because literally, you get to talk to 2 people in the entire game, and then we're still supposed to be surprised that the one who isn't your best friend is the culprit. Like,
I would have been much more surprised if George had kidnapped Beth
I know.
because she was having a mental break or something. I mean, come
See,
on.
the other thing to do is literally just if I was in Nancy's position, I would not. I would not have gone on this fucking treasure hunt. I would have instead gone to the only other person on the island and said, fuck you, where's my friend? And then probably kicked him in the nuts. Like, honestly,
This is where reality is much. This shit would not have gone on.
no. Because it's like, it's literally the only other guy. He's the only person that. I'm sorry, I'm just getting so emotional. I hate this game so much.
Oh, I think her hates us.
I think they
this is
do.
when her was going through some weird kind of resentment towards the players. They're just like, we're gonna really fuck them up. We're gonna fuck up their shit. Just like, I don't.
Okay, but other characters, Cuckoo the parrot, just as irritating as Lulu, but and demanding. That's a very demanding parrot, but still up there on my favorite characters because there are very few characters. Also, why did that family who owned the resort go on vacation and not take their bird?
Yeah,
that's a pet.
They just left the bird there to fend for itself.
That's a pet. That's not. That's not like some wild bird.
It would have starved.
It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna go on vacation all week, but I'm just gonna leave my parrot, who's had its wings clipped so it can't fly away. I'm just gonna leave my parrot.
Parrots aren't naturally stressed out birds. It'll be fine.
Like, really? Like, for reals?
Christ, people suck.
They do. They really do. It's like, what the fuck?
Just. I gotta love how they had to tie in Cuckoo being descended from Lulu.
It's like, that's not necessary.
It's like, we don't need that. I don't need this. I didn't ask for this.
No. And it's just fucking bird. No, I want a certain type of fucking. Okay, but still up there on my favorite characters. Another thing, I think it's nice that we get to spend some time with George. Like, this is the first game we're in person with our friends. Like, that's why I was excited because I thought, oh my gosh, we finally get to actually talk to our friends, right? In person. And then it's like, it's still super shitty. And as I wrote down, she goes, hey, Nancy, hey, George, I know your cousin / best friend has been kidnapped and all, but isn't it nice to spend some one-on-one time together? No. No, maybe?
Yeah, I liked a post that I reblogged like yesterday or something, and it was it was a George thing. I don't have time to talk right now. It's like, oh, you're when you're on a deserted island with your best friend, but she's too busy to talk to you. It's like, jeez, I didn't think about that. This is just upsetting.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't really want to talk either. If like if you got kidnapped, I wouldn't be like, oh yes, Nancy, I'm fascinated that you've been playing games with monkeys. Like. Right. I wouldn't be exactly thrilled for.
I'm trying to fix this goddamn phone so we can call the police.
I know. Like, George is the only person in this game who really is put together and doing the correct things.
Yeah. You can bet that if George had been there during Legend of the Crystal Skull, the police would have been called.
Yeah.
Like, I'm beginning to think that anytime George is involved, the authorities will be notified. There's none of this Nancy bullshit. She's like, yeah, hi, my friend is trying to play detective. Can you guys come and take care of this shit?
Pretty much. See, George is the character I can relate to the most out of the, tight knit group of the Nancy Drew, like, actual Clue crew. But,
I'm Ned.
no, you're Bess. Come on.
Ugh.
I mean, I feel a little akin to Nancy because I'm nosy as fuck and don't have very much tact, but that's not true. I have more tact now. Now
okay,
that I'm
sure.
as an adult.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about our favorite characters. What about our least favorite out of all of the other characters in this game?
My, the island itself is a truly problematic character. Its placement is questionable. It's it has a real attitude problem.
I think that Dwayne Powers' racist alter ego, the one where he does the Jamaican accent, and he basically
Johnny
just has
Roll.
doesn't he basically just have like brown face on in that too?
I don't even think he does. I think he's just.
It just kind of looks like it though. It looks like they tried to make him. Like,
yeah.
It's awkward.
They just kind of they just kind of made him like put dirt on his face like it was gonna.
Yeah.
It's a step away from like him rubbing some coal on his face and going, "Look, I'm black." Whoa! It's not. It's a very uncomfortable vibe, and with the dread hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's real uncomfortable. But that's, you know what? Honestly, I'm very proud of him for toning it down because remember he did complete blackface when he played Jeff Akers. It's my headcanon now. This is the truth. He's had several undercover operations.
We'll cover that. We'll cover that at the end of the episode because I have. Just gonna put that out there.
Okay.
So what's your favorite puzzle in the game?
Are there puzzles? Are there puzzles in this fucking game? I don't believe there are. I guess, okay, I kind of like some of the decrypting in the journal.
No. Yeah, that's fun. I like the journal stuff, actually, now that you... I've always liked those puzzles where it gives you the random, like, symbols and stuff, and you have to guess the letters. Because we have a pretty foolproof way of doing that.
Yeah.
Because we look for 3-letter words and either try to put "and" in or "the" in, and then once you do that, it fills in quite a bit.
Yeah, really helps.
It really helps. I like all of that. I actually like a lot of the stuff in the journal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it weren't for the fact that our friend was kidnapped, the whole actual like treasure hunt bit of it would actually be pretty fun if I didn't at the back of my mind have a panic of I'm not going and looking for my friend.
Yeah, I don't even think that's my problem. It's a lot of really just tedious. Okay, apparently we're getting into least favorite stuff again. It's a lot of like just tedious bullshit. Like honestly, the whole astrolabe thing.
Yes.
Having to go off.
Just the sailing in general.
Oh my god,
Fuck
the sailing and looking for the GPS coordinates and all that.
I hate it so much. And any game where you have to do like the, where we're driving on the golf cart, it's like, shut the fuck up. Just let me travel by map. It's quicker. Like, oh my god. I hate it so much. I hate it so much.
You guys can't see, but Reese is just like rubbing her face in complete and total dismay. It's just...
I hate it so much.
It's horrible.
Oh.
Just let me exist. The driving is awful too because it's like super sensitive and
it really is.
It's one of those ones that I have to do, but even then I end up crashing it a lot.
And then like, what I don't like is how much going back and forth between things we also have to do, and that's what makes it so much worse, is how often we have to go back and forth in these stupid fucking things. Okay, we're just moving on to least fave. We're just moving on. So, let's just talk about the fucking Sudoku puzzle, okay? So,
oh my God.
Say you're doing
and
the Sudoku
I like
puzzle.
Sudoku.
Okay. Say we're doing the Sudoku puzzle the correct way, and we have to go fill our air tank, go out in the fucking ship, find the place, go down, try solving the puzzle, but run out of air, have to come back up, have to sail all the way back to shore, have to go in and fill our fucking air tank, have to come back out, get back in the ship, sail to the fucking spot, go down again. And you know what? If you don't finish it that time either,
you know what? Do it again!
Rinse and repeat. I mean,
just, oh my fucking God.
And that's why when we were first playing the game, the first time we played it, we were like, we had done it for like maybe 2 tanks. And
we're like, no, this
the
is
the worst part was that we had done it in 2 tanks, and all of the colors were so close to one another, we were having issues with that. So we finally, I think we've told the story before, but I'm going to tell it again. We went down there and we took a fucking screenshot of the puzzle. We alt-tabbed into Paint, named each color with a letter, I mean a number. I know it. We numbered each color. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
We numbered them, didn't name them. And we solved it ourselves. And then we went back into game and just solved it because we were like, fuck you. Fuck everything about you. Just fuck this puzzle.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even the worst puzzle. That wasn't even the worst one.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
I think everybody can everybody guess what the worst fucking puzzle in this goddamn game was?
If your answer was the hourglass puzzle, ding 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 ding.
I'm so glad we did the same thing.
Just Jesus fucking Christ, the hourglass puzzle is the worst. I should not have to take out a literal watch and time, because I had this pocket watch necklace at the time, and we literally got that out and timed it by the second. Yeah. And then when that failed, even when that failed, we had to just write things down.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so Reese is having nom flashbacks, guys.
I hate this puzzle so much.
It's horrible. It's awful. And the worst part is it requires so much trial and error because you have to get it all just right.
There's no way to just do it.
There's no way Nancy did it. There's no way Nancy did it. We all had to do it over and over again in order to, get the timing right. Nancy did not live. Nancy died on that island.
There's no way. Like,
the rest of this game series has been her psychosis of dying.
Nancy just no. You see, Nancy just has she's perfected the art of quantum gambling.
Oh, okay.
So right, there's the multiverse theory, and then she just wills herself to be in the universe where she succeeded the first time.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how talented Nancy Drew is. That's why she doesn't actually die in any of the things. She's just, yep. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I've decided. That's canon. That's canon now.
Canon. Officially, that's canon.
That's how she doesn't just die all the time.
And her, if you want to dispute that, you can come fight us.
Yeah, fight me. Right here, right now. Come to Colorado in the next 2 years for an ass kicking.
Probably when you get Midnight in Salem done. So done. I'm so done with all of this now.
This game makes us so bitter. Holy shit. Like, holy shit. Man, I said this was going to be like a really long episode, but now, like, I'm looking at how much we have left in our notes, and it's not. We were straight to the fucking point to say how much we hated this game.
Yeah, we didn't dance around this shit.
We really didn't.
This is a goddamn awful game, and we hate it.
We hate it so much. Out of all of the games in the Nancy Drew canon. This just is hands down the worst. If you ask any Nancy Drew fan which is the worst game, even if you're not saying which game do you hate, but which is the worst game out of all of them, I bet 9 out of 10 people would say, oh yeah, Ransom of the Seven Ships.
Ransom of the Seven Ships.
Yeah.
Well, the game of which we do not speak, because it just shouldn't have happened.
I mean, I bet there's someone out there who likes it. Someone. And if it's you, listener, if you're the one who likes it, I'm so sorry.
And you probably stopped listening a very long time ago. You're like, fuck you guys, this is my favorite fucking game.
Honestly. Like,
and I apologize. Well, I don't apologize because everybody's entitled to their goddamn opinion. You're entitled to your incorrect opinion. And
this is like, no, this is not subjectively a bad game. This is objectively a bad game.
This is objectively just a terrible game.
And you know what?
Remember that Sherlock Holmes game I tried to play that one time?
Yes.
And I couldn't get out of the freaking. Yeah, it's that kind of bad. It's crazy, stupid bad.
Yeah, it really is. It's pretty much like up there on things I wish I could just erase from my memory.
Yeah, that and the Lake House.
Yeah, that movie. Yeah, get that out of my brain. Like, that never want. I hadn't even thought of that for years until you just said that. And you know what? Fuck you.
I actually was like trashing that movie today at work because it's one of the ones we have in our DVD library that guests can rent, and I was like, don't watch that. I'm not even joking. Don't watch that stuff.
Don't watch it. Okay. I'm
just gonna
do
your crackpot theory because you have one.
I wasn't gonna start with that quite yet.
Oh,
I was just gonna talk about the ending. Real.
I thought we covered that. Doesn't it end after we solve the hourglass puzzle? Isn't that it? I'm pretty sure that's it.
I mean, how unsatisfying that ending is.
Oh my god.
Where he just fucking disappears. Like I'm so angry. Still. I don't like that's what makes this game even worse to me. It's like, sure, it's a bad game. It's a stupid thing. The only suspect is the bad guy. Mm-hmm. Go fucking figure, But
it's a real slap in the face, man.
And then we can't even catch him. He's just gone. And it's just like, fuck you.
Yeah. It like I made light of it in my bad guys video, but like that is just the fucking worst. It's like, oh yeah, we don't know what happened to him. Ooh,
he's just gone.
No, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
This guy should have. Okay, so if the Nancy Drew games take place, so someone brought this up on Tumblr the other day. I saw that Nancy Drew in the first game says she took a semester off of college to go visit her Aunt Eloise. Does that mean that all of these games take place in that semester off? And if that is the case, why was Dwayne Powers only in prison for like a couple months? But then the other question is, if it hasn't all taken place in that one semester, does that mean this has taken place over several years? Nancy is like 30 now and she's still like is she just like this was just a few years later? Because that's what it feels like we're supposed to think, that it's like, oh, he was in prison for like 5 years, but did he get off on good behavior or something after trying to fucking kill someone? He planted a fucking bomb. He planted a bomb.
He did.
That in one universe Nancy died to because she didn't pick up the wire cutters in the prop room.
He's a rich white guy, so I mean, what are they
He's not rich. What are you talking about? Isn't that like a huge part of
Stay Tuned
for Danger? Is that he's a failing agent? Like I thought that was. maybe I'm crazy. I haven't played that game in literal years at this
we
point.
haven't had computers that could play it in a very long time.
Yeah, like honestly, my computer, my computer right now probably could not play it because it would be like, what is this shit?
I didn't know this.
But yeah, that's the thing. It's like he's been in prison for like no time. Like either way, he's been in prison at most like 10 years.
Yeah.
So why is he so angry? He's the one who literally set a bomb.
Yeah, that's the best part about this whole revenge thing. It's like, you tried to kill people.
Yeah.
This was a thing.
This was attempted murder, and you went away for, like, no time at all. So, like, did he get off, or did he escape prison? This is never covered. Why is he here? It just, no one talks about it. It's just, he's here, and he's... Her interactive. I need answers about a lot of things, but currently about this.
There are a lot of answers we need, but...
A lot of answers. Okay.
A lot to answer for.
Yes. Yes. You have a lot to answer for, and I expect payment in some kind for my, pain and suffering.
Yeah.
Emotional pain and suffering.
You made us buy these games, you jerks.
Give me all my money back from every single Nancy Drew game I've ever bought.
And that's including the ones that we've had to rebuy because things got scratched or lost or something.
Or just the fact that my computer no longer has a CD drive, so I'm now having to buy everything. But I'm just buying it on Steam now, because if you try and buy anything through Her Interactive, Jesus Christ, you can't. If you lose it, you're just fuck you, basically. That's what they say.
Yeah, for real though.
If you buy something through them, because like, you try and buy a game through them, then you lose the code. They're just like, yeah, nope, sorry.
Sorry, that sucks, man.
Or you try to re-download it or something later. It's like, oh no, sorry, you didn't buy.
Yeah.
You didn't buy the 5-year copy. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Sorry. That's why I just buy everything on Steam now, because Steam.
Now let's just shit all over Her Interactive. Go.
That's what this game makes me feel. This game makes me feel so angry. I feel cheated. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to our crackpot theory. My crackpot theory is that every single game has a person in it who is actually Dwayne Powers. Every single game. I said
that.
No. But every single game. He's actually Tex.
No. See, he had to take a couple of games off after the whole blackface fiasco. I've already said this. This is canon now, sister.
Oh, okay. This is Krolmeister Sisters canon.
Yeah.
So he actually tried blackface again later in Legend of the Crystal Skull. So.
Oh, okay. See, my crackpot theory, which you didn't set up to ask my crackpot theory.
I'm sorry, sister. What is your crackpot theory?
No, it's too late.
Oh,
but anyway, mine is that he was abducted by the Anunnaki.
You know what? That's just our fan fiction.
So
you're just stealing the crackpot theory from our own fan fiction.
But we didn't publish the ending, so
that's true.
No.
We didn't. But that is what Sunny June thinks happened. So
our Sunny June, the good Sunny June.
Yeah. Which, to be honest, our Sunny June, which we wrote on no sleep at like 4 a.m, many years ago. Yeah, probably.
Because we called it our creative juice.
Oh, yeah, our creative juice. That was probably closer to the real Sunny June than what we got in the Shattered Medallion. So that's our show for.
So that's our show.
That's our show. I'm sorry. This was a bitter episode. But yes, this was our show. So please like and subscribe. I say it after shitting all over.
Yeah, right. Jesus. We're gonna. Yep. This was not a good episode. This was not a good. Cut down your drink while we get ready to record the next episode, which will be better.
Okay. I am Risa.
And I am Mariana.
And we're the Krolmeister sisters.
We're the Worcestershire Shoshish.
Yes, we're the Krolmeister sisters. And we're going to ask you guys to stay sleuthy.